Hi everybody, this is Mr. Robotic Warfare, and today I'm playing PlateUp. I'm joined by my good friend Tam.
Hello.
And what I've got for you today is us attempting a Tier 10 franchise. So we have played well over 100 days on this save so far. We've built up our franchise slowly but surely, and we have all of these cards. So we'll just take a second to go through them. We have the 4 times variety here, so we have 4 different entrees that we're working with: steak, pies, burgers, and stir fry. This was initially a stir fry restaurant, but you wouldn't be able to tell these days. It's affordable, which means that really the only one that we use here is the first 3, which decreases thinking and eating time. That's really all we care about. But I will just slowly page through these, and feel free to pause if you want to read it, but I'll just go ahead and look at the ones that the franchise has got us here. Second helpings means that there's a 50% chance that when we buy a blueprint, we get the same blueprint back. We have our couple of varieties. Coupons make all blueprints cheaper. When we select something on a blueprint desk, we get 2 copies of it. And we get a new blueprint when we purchase anything. So the real, and then we also get conveyors more often, start with 50 extra gold, and we get lost lives that regenerate. So the cool thing about this is that when you start with the phone booth, or what is it called here? What is it actually? Booking desk, yes, thank you. When you get that for the first time, right, you just get 1, but because of the way that our franchise is set up, we actually were able to get it 3 times in a row here. So we bought the booking desk, and then we hit the 50% chance for another one to appear. But each time that happens, we get other random blueprints. So you can see here that we hit napkins, cheese, and a portioner, which I think we want to save the portioner. But it's just an amusing way that this works. Now, obviously, we only have 2 expected groups on the first day, and we have group sizes of 1. So for starters, it's going to be very slow, but the problem is that we have a lot of sides to do. So until we start getting freezers, it's going to be a little arduous. But what do you say we get started?
Yep.
All right. So what are we doing first here?
Starting on pumpkin soup.
Okay.
So that's our only starter.
All right. And I will. Yeah.
You have to cook that, sir. Cook this.
Oh, that's right. Thank you.
And then we also have, so they order instantly without us interacting with them. And we also have photographic memory, which means that we can't see their orders unless we're close to them.
Yes, that's also true. So there's a little bit of what do we just a skill issue. Just got to get good.
Yeah. We're gonna need broccoli, so if we wanna toss a broccoli in there. And we're gonna need steak sauce.
That's ready to go.
Stick it in the sink. Oh, you already plated it. My bad.
You get So you can see we waited all that time, and just now is the second guy coming in.
Yep. And he's definitely gonna want pumpkin soup.
Yep.
It is our starter. We also have picky eaters, which means I need to make sure that I always take out the trash whenever I can. Because before we have an upgraded trash bin, it fills up very quickly.
But it takes forever to find the trash bins. I don't know why, but
That is all this guy wanted, so we are good.
thank goodness he didn't want
Oh,
potatoes.
apple pie, sir?
Yeah, the really sad thing is that we managed to do all 9 tiers of the franchise without having any with any starters or desserts.
Yeah.
But then we got we got screwed over at the very end.
There's only so many things left for us to
Yeah.
be offered, and Sadly, now we have to start taking
Yeah.
desserts.
So now we have pumpkin soup as a starter and apple pie as a dessert, which were both things that we got just in the last tier there. So, wow, we actually did not get a research desk.
Take the stink.
Yeah.
Let's see what else that gives us. Dumb layer. What is the default dumb layer? Oh, wow.
You want to go early reroll just to try and hit the research desk? You can still buy the sink, is fine.
I already bought it.
Okay.
Yeah, I can give it 1.
Yeah. Oh,
you bought a conveyor.
Did I really just do that? Oh my god.
You did.
Well, this is why I don't reroll things. I'll let you reroll that. Yikes. That's not good. You want to get the early scrub brush?
Thinking about it. It's probably not dealing with too many messes, so it's just a matter of cleaning. I guess we only have the one sink. Well, no, we have 2 sinks now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think especially now that we both have access to clean, I think we're fine.
Yeah.
So
I can always just yell at you to help me clean.
Yes, that's true. All right.
All right, pumpkin soup.
Yep. I'm gonna turn up my music one sec. There we go.
Just gonna take this out early so I have extra trash around.
That's ready. What do you want to do next? I guess it depends on what
do...
it wants.
Well, I will just fill that. Broccoli.
Oop. Did it again.
Right.
It'll be fine.
I'm going to get us some extra money. He's going to want an apple pie.
Yes.
So the fact that we have we get 25% less money means it's very important for us to use the booking desk as much as we can.
Yeah.
We also have customers who come after closing, which helps a bit with that.
Not by much, though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a pie just in case.
Oh, this guy already wants one, so.
Oh. So have to make our own burger patties.
Yep.
Which I never pay enough attention whilst doing, because we also have the food burns extra fast.
Yeah.
Which is a real pain in the butt for the thin steak, but
Skill issues.
yes, precisely.
No pies there.
Wow. Do they all want pies today?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of rude. Imagine if we just don't find a research desk.
That would be
Freaking tragic. Come on. Wow. I don't think we've ever, I don't think in all of our time of playing this that we've never not hit a research desk in the first 2 rounds.
I think that's true.
Do we have to roll here?
I don't think so. I think the way it works is the increased chance to get a research test doesn't apply to rolls. I think.
Oh, it's only just, yeah, it's the ramping from the first couple of
Yeah.
days. All right. Well,
We could take the hob, but don't think that's worth it. I'd replace the starter hob.
25% extra.
Yeah, technically 33%.
Well, thank you. Yes, that is how the math works. I'm down to just go plate stack then.
And this will be a research desk. Now it's work boots. That is another kind of cool thing about us getting additional blueprints when we purchase, is it's sort of a mini reroll system if there's something that we can buy.
Yeah. I don't know why you put the plates there.
That's a good question.
Wow. Well, this is kind of rough.
Yeah, let's make some more pumpkin soup. Broccoli.
You cook that on one of the hobs?
Is that the right five?
Yep. Oh, ye have little faith. It's red yellow.
Yep.
Cool. Oop. There we go. What are the odds he wants a pie? Yep, of course. Ooh, that's a good snipe. Sir? What's the idea?
Are you lagging? Or am I?
What's up?
I think I'm lagging.
Oh, jeez. Well, you think there's going to be another guy after this? Or is that already our fourth guy?
That was the last guy. There's a third guy. We're only three, I think.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying, do you think there's going to be a fourth
Oh, no,
guy?
no.
Okay.
I don't think there's going to be.
All right, let's see what happens here. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's... Well, I mean, at least not all of them.
I mean, with like expected groups of 3, we could absolutely do rushes only, but the problem is...
Well, remember that the
not
rushes
always gonna be
actually
3.
add additional people. Are you kidding me?
I don't think that specific one does.
You're joking. No research desk. That's crazy. This is clinical insanity. Well, you sure you want coffee all the way down there?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay. I don't know what we're gonna do. Just hang on to the counter and hope that we hit the research desk. All right. Well,
Yeah. We need a freezer pretty quick.
yeah. they seem to always want broccoli, so I'll get that going.
He's gonna want potatoes now.
Nope.
Nope.
He wants nothing. Let's use steaks.
That's for steaks.
Yeah. And I guess we now have to hope that nobody wants potatoes.
Mm-hmm. We could do... I mean, just dump one thing.
Yeah.
Right. Steak sauce.
Yep.
And that one.
You want to do the fries?
Oh, that's right.
Here, just put them in the oven.
Yeah.
I got it. So we physically don't have enough pots to make everything, which is kind of sad.
Because you only start with 3 pots. This...
Yeah, and we need a freezer to get that 4th pot, so...
Or just another pot stack.
Yeah, well... Where are we gonna put that?
Or apple pie. Yeah, the first few days, not super interesting.
Why do you always do that to me?
Because it feels correct.
No,
to like,
it
oh, it's done
doesn't.
when we do the
You gotta
thing,
cut
but it's...
that. You gotta cut that out. I can't believe I bought a conveyor belt by accident. I guess it legitimately doesn't matter because we have nothing to spend our money on anyways because we have still not hit a research desk.
I think now we roll.
This is obscene. Alright. You're joking.
There's nothing useful here. If you want to swap broccoli and tomatoes, I can...
Yeah, I can do that.
As long as that doesn't mess you up. For
I'd prefer not to. It's fine. I think we're fine either way. I guess we just roll again here. Holy crap. Well, this
nice,
helps immensely. Where are we gonna put it? Probably right here. Okay, research desk. Nope. I mean, technically, we could get one of these for you too.
Well, I don't have a brush. Yeah, I guess.
I mean, it makes onions and pumpkins go faster, so I think I'll just have you hand mine to me. Yeah, so that's a fine place for it.
I think we're holding if I'm like...
I mean, so we have so many more blueprints now. So do you want to just do one more roll? Obviously, we would have to save. This is the one nice thing about this this franchise is that we can. Wow.
Oh, another knife.
Unbelievable. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of weird that you can't take the trash out when you're holding something, but like you can carry it when you're holding something.
Yeah.
Kind of silly.
It is an interesting animation.
I guess we should wait to see what he wants, if he wants anything. I'll do broccoli anyways.
Where am I going? Sink.
You got it. Oh, yeah. You want to cook the thing on the hob? Why don't they want coffee, man?
Hey, it's more money for us. So.
I mean, yes, but also more pain for me.
Oh, we need potatoes.
Do we really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, at least we'll chop
more
fast.
Pumpkins. Oh, that is nice and fast. I'm gonna try to go more pumpkin soup in case we get another guy. Maybe this guy wants coffee. Yes! Maybe that is our last guy.
It is.
Oh, it is. Nice. I guess it didn't matter. Alright. Well. That lot of nothing.
Wow. Yeah, so the only thing we look for here early game is like a plant, because we really don't need any of the benefits that our decoration buffs give us.
Once we actually start getting more people, it's nice to have the thinking time go away. But for the start here, it's actually nice to have them take more time. I guess we save a stock picture? Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Alright.
The cool thing we can do here, though, is we can actually convert all of these into bar tables eventually.
We could, couldn't we? Well, that you know what that requires, right? Finding a
copying desk?
freaking research
desk. I didn't fill it.
That's okay.
Whoops.
You left your knife.
I did.
Has anybody? We've had like a couple people order steak, but not many.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna gamble on the fact that he wants a pie. Oh.
Oh. Corn. No sauce.
I guess the mess does spread into here.
Yeah.
That's a shame. Ah, there we go. Calculated. In case people are wondering why I like to box myself in, we have a pretty solid division of tasks that he and I do at this point, so...
Mm-hmm. Steak sauce.
You want to finish this up on the hob? What else did he need? I can't remember. Oh, that's it.
Just the sauce.
That's why I don't remember it. It's because he didn't need anything else. There wasn't anything to remember.
Watch, this guy's gonna need potatoes just to screw this. Just watch that.
Oh my gosh, he called it. Ah, shoot, I overshot too.
You can toss it.
It's so hard with these thin steaks. Is that the last guy?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess it takes two hands to like tie the trash bag. I guess it's like
Is that what it is? Tying the cord off on the trash bag. Oh wow! It really is. Herd mentality maybe the last card.
Or it must be the last one like that.
Yeah, in that category.
Category.
Yeah. Well, ice cream it is. Goodness. Maybe we finally hit a research desk? No.
You wish.
I really do. You know how badly I wish for it? Is that I'm gonna roll again.
Take out the
Yeah.
painting.
This is atrocious.
Figured out my dessert situation though.
Oh, there you go. Oh, I would not like to rename the restaurant. No, thank you. Holy shit.
Wow.
What is happening? I guess we're just gonna do the whole tier 10 franchise without
Guess we're
without
just
ever
buying the next hob
researching
we see.
anything. Yeah. Okay.
And we were looking for a pot stack over a freezer, I guess.
Yeah.
Just a natural ass pot stack.
Yeah, I can just pick that up. Yeah, and I don't know why we didn't think about the desserts like that until now. Oh well.
But I didn't need to find a second spot.
That's true. Oh, that did not. That was premature. Hold on. This man still needs a tomato. I guess the addition of other desserts is probably a good thing because it means a lower chance that I have to deal with making pies.
Yeah. Fix us.
Uh-oh. My controller
What?
is broken. One moment.
Yep, that's
Yeah, that's kind of on brand, isn't it?
a little bit.
My controller has been giving me lots of issues recently.
Usually not during a run, though. Usually
Yeah.
just when we're trying to get started.
I've been pretty good about keeping in charge, too. So, alright, I think I'm good.
Oh, I just keep mine plugged in.
There we go.
Fix us.
Oh, okay.
I feel like that's a little bit more.
I guess. You want to finish it on the hob, though? I guess we could have done that the other way around, too. But we got plenty of time.
Mm-hmm.
That guy did want a dessert.
Oh, I should. Yeah, whatever, I can just go there.
There you go. That's why I put that there. I guess you can
Oh,
also
is that really?
technically, yeah, you can also technically put one on the conveyor now. Because we haven't
Yeah.
really seen much counters either. Or many, rather. Ah.
It's a very classic burger order.
You want to make some more pumpkin soup?
Sure.
Whoa, sir. What was that all about?
That. Yeah, I don't think we'll be getting another Tesla.
Yes, we will. Here, I'll do it in the oven. Or you'll do it in the oven. There you go. Is that bone in?
Potatoes. It is bone-in. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll chop them. We definitely need a research desk for at least a trash can.
Yes. Or just a second trash can. Which actually really doesn't solve anything, but...
Yeah.
Oh! Well, the trainers are good, at least. Oh! Let's go!
Okay.
That's kind of big.
You have to find out what you want to do with the trainers. So I can't pass this to you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're doing much more running than I am.
Yeah, but I have messes, so.
Yeah, barely any, though.
Yeah, but if you walk through a mess, it tracks it to other places.
I think it would still be advantageous if you were to have them.
Okay.
The real question is, where are we putting this other pot stack?
That's a good question.
Oh, we have a space right down here. Nice. Yeah, no, I think those shoes are definitely for you.
Okay.
I could consider not having myself boxed in, but I don't really care. So now the question is, okay, we do have 4 spots to put things. Do we want to just buy that counter? Like, is it useful for us at all? Because I have you used that? No,
It is.
You do use
No, it
that
is
somehow.
actually useful because I need this to chop potatoes.
Granted.
No, 1, 2, 3. No, I'm still good because I have the hob here.
Okay, because you could put that knife somewhere else. The second knife, like swap it with the conveyor or the other sink. Yeah, we don't need the other sink there. Yeah. Something like that. So you
And
could
put
put
the counter here.
another counter, yeah.
The counter's not necessary though, because like one pot here, one here, one here, and then I have my work counter.
Yeah, I know.
So we'll save it because if we hit a research test next round, we want it.
Okay.
Research it.
Fair enough. Give me broccoli here too. Broccoli and a stir fry with a side of broccoli.
Man likes his broccoli.
What a guy. Yes, well the nice thing is that I'm gonna have to make an apple pie in a hot second.
Mm-hmm.
They also added pumpkin pie, did they not?
Yeah. What is that?
Oh, one more.
Big sauce.
Yep. Yeah, see the messes are not slowing you down that bad. Alright, day 8.
Not too bad.
Despite having 0 upgrades,
Yeah.
still doesn't feel too bad.
And rolling like 5 times for them.
Yeah. Hey!
And that's why we save the counter.
Yes, sir, it is.
Although, do we want to work counter or...
Hob?
Yeah. Counter is guaranteed to get us something useful. Hob is not.
Granted, yeah. No, I think freezers are like the single biggest dub that we could get right now.
Or we could do that.
No, we need... There's no point in doing it any other way. Skeevy. There we go. Watching, it's gonna be a counter too, isn't it? Or a workstation.
Yeah.
All right. You know what we really should do is we should make one of the pot stacks available to me.
You have to change your layout though.
Yeah.
That's up to you. I thought about it earlier, but like, there's not a good spot for it unless you like push something down, like where the eggs are.
Tell you what,
for
the starting sequence here, put on your shoes, hand me my knife, and then hand me 2 pots through the oven.
Okay. It's a workstation.
Yeah, of course it is. I'm gonna put the broccoli on one of the hobs. And then hand me another pot. Finish that on the hob. Get potatoes going whenever you want. Ready? You lagging?
Yep. I think I'm good now.
Whoa, 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 whoa. He needs his cheese. He needs some milk. Alright, what do we got? Stir fry. Wow. It's not often that you see stir fry in the stir fry restaurant.
Yeah.
Or rather, what was once nominally a stir fry restaurant.
You can tell it was because it's called Walk This Way.
Yes. Which was not the name of our creation, unfortunately. Alright. We got one option. Alright. Well, we thankfully now have a counter in which to do extra things with. We just have to
What
figure
was
out
the
where to
recipe
place
for
it.
that? Onion,
It's-
water to pot and boil to make broth. Add
It's
wine.
just
cook,
the
roast.
wine instead of the
Instead of the chopped mushroom.
yes.
Yeah, and we have the pot stacks.
Yes, we do. We'll take my workstation though. I look forward to that. Ooh. Second one, very nice.
I don't think we need a second one. How much is it? 45? 30. Oh.
Yeah, it's 30. Well, we might as well. We're gonna do hob upgrade here, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Another one. All right. So now I really do have a predicament. Let's see. Just trying to think about the most efficient way for me to change this up. I mean, theoretically, you can actually have this out there and finish it off, but you're already doing way more than I am. That's the concern.
Which is the opposite of how it used to be.
Yeah. No kidding. So that hob is no longer accessible now.
Okay, so I just have to push this.
All right, tell you what, we're gonna do a major reorg here.
You're gonna join?
Potentially, yes.
Wow.
That may be the situation that we are looking at here.
That's for times, huh?
Yeah, something like. Take my knife now, though. Nope. There we go. Well, maybe I actually want this in a better spot. Let's see.
Should I buy a kitchen floor protector?
Yeah, go ahead. Okay. Well. Oh, I can
Try to
just.
put it in front of the door?
I just put my knife here instead. What do you think of this layout?
You have to do onion rings now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
I guess you already were anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
You can start grabbing pots on your own stuff too now.
Yeah. And I think I'm gonna take the shoes from you.
Yes. Yeah. So my start is gonna be knife into research, I guess. While you start on soup.
Yeah, so I can do. Let's see. Oh, I want that other sink now. It's a good thing we saved it. So I can start on potatoes down here, and then do pumpkin in the oven here.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. Is the pumpkin ready? the danger hop, though. That's kind of nice.
An apple pie for you, sir.
Look at me serving customers now.
I know. It's crazy.
Oh, you know what we need to do?
Steak sides.
Yeah.
Just need the mushroom.
I hope this was the right order. It was. Okay, nice. What did he want?
Stir fry.
It's a double broccoli boy.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's the wrong guy.
You're insane. I don't even know why you're doing that.
I don't know
What'll
why
it
you're
be?
worried about that. There's like no trouble.
Have a sword fight with the knives. Oh, it's another. Yeah. Well, at least we can.
There's a plant.
Well, I think we prioritize danger hop here for sure. Yes, of course.
Second rice isn't useful. All these counters could become danger hops technically.
Maybe.
If we don't care about the plant, we just save that in danger hop.
Yeah, I agree. I'm okay with making this a hob. My worry is just how much mess we are accruing.
Yeah. Especially since we have wider messes.
Yes, and I am wearing shoes.
We could find a mop eventually.
We could. I'm gonna grab the wallpaper. There you go. This is a real restaurant. Okay.
Oh, right, pumpkin. Jesus Christ. We need both the steak sides. So. I'll do mushroom first. Oh.
Rip. Take out the trash, I'll take care of this guy. Oh. Definitely he did not need it taken care of.
Like, where's the last pot? I like how you somehow managed to pull a bottle out of a keg.
You take that. Is that thin too?
That is thin too. Steak sauce on it?
Yeah, down there.
Get another pumpkin. Good. Good job.
Oh, I'm gonna make this. Oh, Jesus.
Yep.
You're insane. You have a problem. You have a
Problem
serious
is
problem.
I like money. Besides, it didn't actually call anyone in. We're safe.
You say that now.
If we get anyone else, it's just like the after closing time people.
Yeah.
Trash.
Oh yes, the head chef taking out the trash. Yes, yes, of course.
Don't worry about that. It's just been sitting out for like half an hour. Wait.
Oh, no dessert.
Nice and easy.
Ooh. What do you think?
Save the hob and buy the display stand?
Do we actually want the display stand though?
I don't think we care about it if we just care about getting through to 15.
Yeah. Let's buy more of these. Oh, wow.
This one.
My luck with these is not usually that poor.
Let's get the hob then.
Yeah. And save the hob again, I guess.
We could try bar table. I don't think we care about that right now.
Not explicitly. Yeah. You're right. We don't care. We don't care.
Is this how you want it?
Yeah, because this is for potatoes.
Okay. Normal 3 with the juice.
The juice is ready just from the top there. Yep. So rude.
And then a burger. Big white.
Just take it.
Mush.
I'm gonna take the sauce out of the oven here. It's all you. Whoa.
That was interesting.
That was weird. I mean, you know, we have an extra pot stack now, so we can actually have like 2 things of pumpkin going at the same time. Wait, why do we have 2 guys in here at the same time? That's not cool.
Don't worry about why.
I worry immensely about why.
It worked out.
You got lucky. Oh. Every time. Fine, if you yeah, dude, go ahead. Just do all the cooking. Why don't you? Oh yeah, that's right. We still have a whole other star to do.
Uh-huh. Hey, we have an extra pot stack.
Let's do it. Oh yeah, this is the one where I can chop the meat and make it faster.
Yeah. There's the mop.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Are you gonna take the other danger hub as well?
Yes.
I don't know where you want the mop.
Ooh, save the oven for sure. That's actually, I would take a microwave for a single day. Mop will have to go in here.
Will it?
Yep.
It's pretty inconvenient.
Oh, well, regardless, this is going over here.
Just throw it outside then.
No. I want it to still be technically accessible, but for you to have to make the conscious decision that it's not worth it.
Let's just push me to use it anyway at a start.
Yeah, where do we want
We're gonna steal your shoes.
Well, so let's see here. Now, we need to have 6 places for things.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, technically.
Okay,
and
so
then
let's
sides
have
which just have to be done in the oven.
Yeah, so
Or
let's have the 2
we can find a spot for a counter.
pain. I mean, so
We
technically
can.
I don't know why we haven't been using. We could use this space right here, and then yeah. Here, where's the counter? Give me that. Nope, like this. Big brain.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay.
Okay, soup should go here.
Well, we have
Always
2
go
kinds of soup now.
Oh yeah.
So we do the 2 soups
Yeah,
here,
soup will
the
be
2
here
sides
and
here, and then the 2 sauces on the hobs down here. Does that work?
That's an extra spot, isn't it? Because it's like soup,
Side.
side, and then this hob is just open for
Oh, yeah, it is.
sides, I guess.
No,
So no, this
do...
will be a like mushroom sauce.
Yeah. So it'll be sauce,
wine sauce,
sides.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down. I do want this research done though.
I'll do it.
Thankfully, that guy did not want meat soup.
Mm-hmm.
Here's an onion.
Oh yeah, that's what we need. You realize your knife is in the sink?
Is it?
Ooh, down here. Careful with the tomato. Yeah.
As you wish.
Where's the oh, there it is. Dump. That's also not lemons. Never used so many pots in my life.
I mean, amusingly, these are way better picks than what we had. But the problem is, like, now we actually physically don't have enough to make it happen. Oh my God, he's gonna go for it.
And he makes it. Oh, perfect.
Certified.
The time it was
bozo.
actually perfect.
I do not condone this behavior.
You don't have to.
Oh. It's still not empty.
No. Oh, that's what went wrong.
Oh, yeah, okay. I set it up.
I was like, why don't I have a hop available?
Oh, we're just not able to afford the microwave.
How much is it?
90.
85? 90?
90. Oh well. Did you use the mop at all?
No.
Well. Save the microwave for day 15, how about? So no research necessary.
Oh. Getting on in now.
Okay, what's pumpkin soup? I'm gonna make this one become meat soup. What are you doing? Okay.
Bonin.
Tomato?
Yeah.
Oh, we don't have the right sauce made yet.
We're not?
No.
Isn't that this?
Oh, that is that. Yeah, no, you're right. What's the one we're missing then?
The wine
Oh,
sauce.
the wine sauce. Okay. Oh my gosh! Don't even think about it.
He came in. Don't worry.
Don't even think about it.
I'm always thinking about it.
Corporate shill for AT&T. Oh. Despicable. I feel like that's gonna be more than one person. No, just one. Okay.
Nailed it.
Chop up that meat. And, yeah.
The one right. No, it's bread. It's still okay.
You wanted veg, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Plate.
That's... Oh yeah, that is that.
What did you say?
Burger with the works.
Now we can afford our microwave, which will make things go much faster.
Trash bin.
Still no trash. Rip. So now we have an extra danger hob.
Just put it up top and we can cook broccoli with it up there. That's the... Are we saving the other microwave?
Might as well. I mean, it's kind of the final day that we're going to do this, right?
Yeah, I'm real.
Okay. I'll stick potato in the microwave. You work on pumpkin on this guy right here.
There's gotta be a better spot for the onion, right?
Yes.
Like, it being the furthest thing when we need it for, like, everything.
I can acquiesce to that. Wow.
I think we did too many.
What's up?
Oh no, this is.
Yeah. No, we're still good.
I need to swap spots. Let's actually swap this with this. That way those starters are next to each other.
Your normal rare steak. What a guy. You're a madman. Did you double call?
Oh. I heard it twice. I think it might have been just the ding from you serving him his ice cream.
That sounded like the thing twice, but okay. Normal 2.
With wine.
What? Oh, I guess that doesn't work that way. Evidently, you cannot serve out of the microwave. Duly noted. Well, unless there are any more guys that want to wander in right now. Look at that! That is a tier 10 franchise done with no research desk until like day 6.
Yeah.
On variety? Nah.
I mean, I think that's probably more useful, right?
Yeah. Marginally so. Alright. Well, I think that's all we're gonna show off for today. We might keep playing this, we might not. I'm not sure. But that is a successful run of a tier 10 franchise with just 2 people. So, thanks you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.